Okay.
All right, welcome. It is time for a brand new campaign here on Fursday. As we jump into something that will be a little less furry for the start, and we'll get the fur on later. As you will see, as we continue to explore the whatever type of world it is called Lux that the last campaign had a little bit before they were turned into spaghettis. So
True.
We will get moving because in the pinnacle of civilization of Taldore, with the sun glistening golden off of buildings, many brand new, it is a time of celebration. The sun shines from the sky and from the sea and the white sails. And it is madness within the streets as it is the 7th day of Mustafa, the day of challenging, celebrating the Storm Lord himself, a deity of battle and of contest. And here, many people are pushing forth. The streets are crowded, and about every 50 to 75 feet, there are circles within the streets themselves that are set aside about 15-foot diameter, where two combatants are facing off. For there are hundreds of these circles all around, attended to by priests of Cord, as various people are tested and the winners move to another circle somewhere else in the city, all to qualify for the grand bout that will be held later. On this special day, currently, the League of Miracles has helped out. One of the issues has been more and more people have been flooding to Iman to partake of this from all over Exandria. And in a kind of quasi-manipulative way, our League of Miracles have made it so the day lasts 3 times as long, in order to allow for everyone to do the bouts they need to and finish everything in the single day, rather than having to take it out over a week's worth. So they've, within the bonds of Iman, time is essentially compressed versus the rest of Taldore on this day. And thusly, thin lines of violet threads encircle the city, as well as the League has taken upon itself to provide some security as well. But all in all, everything is a very much heavy amount of excitement because of this. So, with that, all of you are people of Iman, or at least people of Exandria. Why you might be what brought you here originally, but one, you've kind of know each other, and we're going to focus on one street just a little south of the Candletops, and you can tell me, each of you, what you'd like to be doing.
I am gambling on as many bouts as I can, and from one bout to the next, I'm like winning and losing and winning and losing. Like I'm somehow staying even, but I'm also not progressing anywhere.
Amazing. So betting on various fisticuffs that are happening within the circles, and of course, there's tons of that happening. In fact, it is officially sponsored by the priests of Kord themselves. This, of course, they tend not to take offerings throughout the year, but this is their big time where they collect it, both as fees to enter, but also they take a little bit of the pot of each bet. And of course, there being hundreds and hundreds going on every 5 to 10 minutes throughout 3-day period, they rake it in to fund everything they need throughout the year. And also goes to many of the other temples throughout at least Taudori, and they've begun examining what it looks like for it to go elsewhere across Exandria as well. So you're betting as all this is happening, and currently there is a tiefling and a large bugbear individual taking it out on one another. Somebody else like to be doing?
So in a bit of misfortune, the stall that I am working at is equal distance away from 2 of the fighting rings, and so there's just too many people between me and the rings to actually get a good look at anything that's happening in there. And so I'm just in a eternal state of missing out on the action, but I'm supposed to be working anyway. And you can see that in this kind of little stall that's set up here, there are commemorative tunics, like specific for the day. It just says Day of Challenging 836, and has this symbol of Iman kind of embroidered on it quickly. Just stand there, trying and mostly failing to get people's attention away from the fighting, and be like, come by your commemorative tunics. Don't miss out. You're gonna want to remember this one. Just 5 silver for a tunic. You, sir, you look like you want a tunic. And just mostly being ignored.
Amazing. And goes, and many bear already the holy symbol of the Stormlord, a shield surrounded by lightning, as well as some bear what look like effigies of him, a fully nude warrior ready to go into battle. Anybody else?
So Phelan is moving through the crowds, and she's moved from bout to bout. And as she watches, it's more she's studying what they're doing, and then she writes it down in a book. Like she's watching technique. And there are moments where it's like she doesn't exactly understand how they move, but she's writing it down. You think maybe to study later.
And then it's almost like the camera zooms in on just like some little house where this fat Kenku has just been shoved out the back door, and he's like trying to catch his bearings but falls down but holds tight to his bag, and his bag kind of like moves inside, and the lady behind him says, "Thanks for getting rid of the rats for us. Now, shoo." And the fat Kenku opens up his beak and says, "Thank you for your patronage." In this very kind of cheerful voice that does not match the obvious distress on his face, and he kind of like brushes himself off, gets up and kind of runs around the corner into the alleyway, and looks in and counts the 3 fat rats that are in his bag, and he's thankful that he has caught these 3 fat rats today, because most likely Bellman will have gambled away all of their money. And they will at least have something to eat.
I think you just see Cam shooting through the crowd. He thinks he's an adult, but he's probably like 16, 17. And he's just shooting through the crowd trying to find easy marks.
Okay. Very
Not
nice.
doing very well because he's very loud and boisterous.
All right. So all this is happening, and as you're trying to get your marks, looking for easy ones, you see people are moving, and of course, here in Teodori, and specifically in Iman, there are essentially what amount to large sky balloons that are float around the sky, powered by League of Miracles magic. You see a half-elven man in black feathered armor, 30 feet long, as well as a woman known as the Voice of the Tempest. All of the famous Vox Machina are essentially large balloons that are being thrown around, including an anatomically correct scaling short halt by demand, and his is always a little bit bigger than everyone else's, even though it's not exactly to scale. For the other thing is, this is the day that the Thordak was defeated as well, on the day of challenging for Stormwind. It was said that thunder and lightning zoomed from the sky. And so this is all being provided, so they are, as these balloons float down the street you are on, it blocks out the violet light that is being provided. And beyond these balloons, up on this kind of violet dome here that essentially it surrounds the city, you see various writings. Some say, "Remember to get your glorious weapons at Gilmore's Glorious Goods," and various advertised space is put out here. Of course, all proceeds from advertisements go to the League, as they provide this great space for people to get information. Occasionally announcements come up. And one particular one that just says, "Warning, take cover." What would you like to do?
Noticing the writing, get very confused and kind of look up and wonder why it says that. Like, did someone play a prank? Did someone change the ad that was supposed to be there? kind of thing.
Everybody else?
Did the bout that I'm watching stop?
This sort of, you were able to look up and see it. Not everyone has noticed the letters just now.
Okay. So the guy I bet on is losing. So I'm like, oh, look, everybody, look at the sky.
As they all begin, they look up and see these warning, take cover messages on the violet dome that surrounds them on.
Balin, being a big fan of reading and also knows that there is a whole bunch of fantastical things can happen, looks for cover.
Phage can't read. So he just looks up and goes about his business with his rats.
I think I'm just following the crowd after I pointed it out to everybody. And so if people are actually taking cover, then I would as well.
Okay.
Cam's just gonna duck under the nearest stall.
Got it. And then, Jackie, you can tell us it is a celebration day. It is the day of challenging. We're all on the same street. You could just
Anyone.
Anyone. You can say,
y'all keep going. I'm listening right now. Okay,
You got
I'm
it.
listening. I'm here, but I'm listening.
sure. Okay. As you take cover, you see from the shadows rise up vaguely humanoid forms. They brandish these black blades. Each of the black blades in the pommel has a red glowing gem that they slit over the necks of the people they're behind. And within the same very smooth motion, they pivot and take the neck of another one as they lean down and get ready for more strikes. And in a moment, within seconds, 50 have been slain in front of you. What do you want to do?
Do they look like they're like ground locked? Like they do not fly?
You're not sure right now.
Okay.
I mean, you don't see wings.
Okay. Well, then I am taking to the sky, yelling, Phage! Balin! Cam! Where are you?
Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
Oh, and I go and I grab Cam and they keep flying and yelling for the others, heading toward Nigel's stall.
Nice.
I think
Alright.
that Balin would try and make her way there as well, trying to avoid whatever these are.
Phage is very animately running, with his like hands in his bag, like in his little hand wing over his head, just like through the crowd.
Yeah. People. So Nigel is he's tall and gangly and wears these big, thick, round glasses, and he stands about 6'4". He's just a beanpole of a guy. So he does manage to, like, you can make him out in the crowd, but he is a little hunched over, kind of a bit nervous and afraid, but it's not hard to find him in the crowd. He's like, what's going on? And have people begin to just like run in terror? Like, are
Yeah.
people fleeing
Yeah,
every
people
which
beginning to
direction?
scatter. Yeah.
And these is it always from the shadows where these creatures are appearing?
Yeah, I mean, this is the first thing, except that because of the large balloons up top, it's all shadow.
Nice.
Phage opens his beak, and you hear you hear the sound of, and you can almost imagine as if somebody were taking their thumb and just like brushing it across their neck while making that sound. As Phage looks so distraught.
And once the others have kind of made it to the stall, not just because like, oh man, we got to get out of here. This is crazy. Come on.
Okay. As you all get to there, or Sujak's here, sort of here. So you jump in when you want to, but I know you got stuff doing, and then you see beneath your feet the blood from the necks of now about 200 have been slain. As there's been this ripping coalesces around your feet in this somewhat complex symbol of triangles and circles. At which point it opens up beneath you and you all begin to fall.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just like reaching out, trying to grab onto anything I can to stop from free falling.
Yeah, you reach out. It is rough because it is just there. And you hit hard onto a slide. As you tumble down, all your commoners taking 3 points of damage.
So we're at 1.
You're all at 1 HP.
You trying to kill us before I even
Got a solid 40 minutes into this one, guys. Hope you rolled some new ones.
New record achieved.
And for a minute, your eyes go black and red, putting blood out from your sights until you finally get it once more. And before you are in complete darkness, except for this machine. There is a gray fire that burns in the center of metal. It has on it 7 metal flat slabs that are at a 15-degree angle. Copper tubing winds copiously around, encompassing what amounts to some type of like modified and inscribed 30-foot diameter brazier in which these metal, both black and red metal prongs come out and move through and around. The red moves through the gray fire and the black is around it. Upon the slabs, you see strapped in to it a person on each one.
Where do you think we are? What do you think that is? Nigel, I can't hear you. Did something happen to your voice?
Yep, I got the wind knocked out of me. I think I broke my arm. It's probably fine. We could just. It's been a little funny, but. Are those people over there?
Phelan will move closer, but cautiously.
Do you think they're dead?
If so, we should totally check their pockets.
That is super morbid.
Phage opens his beak, and you hear this robotic kind of sound. Danger, danger, danger.
Shh. We're trying to steal. I mean, check them. Wink, wink.
Yeah. So slowly get closer.
Mm-hmm. If you're interested, do an investigation if you're trying to search their pockets, a medicine if you are interested in their health, and anybody else want to check anything besides those two. So only one person do each check. So
I just want to steal from their pockets, but I don't have my sheet updated yet.
everything's a +0, so it's just a D20 roll.
Cool.
Phelan will do the medicine check.
Yeah, so it's essentially intelligence.
Let me actually get to dice then.
Roll a natural 20.
Let's go!
Okay.
I'm trying to get to a character sheet so I can just randomly roll. For now, it's just going to be on Obid because that's what I got.
Checking the person here, you see that they're breathing, but seems to be a human woman. You can see there are parts of her skin seem to be slowly being replaced with metal, but like bits of it, as though the skin grows metallic instead. Others with bits of fur that randomly grow in the spotted tapestry that is now her skin. It's as if this machine is slowly altering them, and it seems to be their bodies themselves seem to be at once sustained by whatever is going on. They are very shallow breathing, but at the same time, whatever is sustaining them from it is also making alterations. As long as they're hooked up to this machine, you're not sure whether they could survive without it or not.
Okay. Well, whatever this is, this machine with the fire, they're alive. They're breathing almost like they're sleeping, but their physical body is changing. She's got some metal here and some fur over here. And I don't know, I clearly don't know what the machine does, so I don't know if we can or what would happen if we tried to remove them. Also, where the hell are we and how did we get here? Those are rhetorical questions because we all got here the same way, and I don't think any of you did it.
Are there restraints holding them in place?
There's no restraints, but you can see that they seem to have around their temples and around their eyes, so their eyes aren't completely covered by them. these green crystals that seem to have grown into their skin, at least slightly. And from there are copper wires that run.
Yeah, this is like some kind of weird experiment or I don't like. Did these people get kidnapped and are they like are they the? It's just weird. Like I don't know. Are they like a fuel source for the machine or?
Are we gonna die?
Yes.
I mean, I think I'm slowly bleeding out, but other than that, I think we're okay. And also, I'm kind of half blind because you're looking like one of the lenses of his glasses. This one's just cracked.
Good. Anything else?
Do we see anyone else or like entryways or exits from the place we're in?
It appears that the only way in or out is the way you came.
And so, is there? You said it was like gray fire, right? That was the light source for this room.
Yeah.
Is that the only light source?
Yep.
I'll go over and gently try to wake one of them up. Like just nudge their shoulder. Hello?
Give me a medicine check.
Anyone else
4.
getting flashbacks to the bat and Anastasia? Oh, just me? Okay.
All right, before that, I know there are people who are possibly searching, thieving, anything else.
Oh, I rolled a 3. I'm not doing
Okay.
anything. I'm like, ew, this is gross.
Yeah, what are they wearing?
They all seem to be in like plain traveler's clothes.
Okay.
I want to touch the green crystals growing out of their skin.
Amazing. Give me a medicine check.
That's an 8.
All right, and that is the only other two things going on. He touched the green crystals while Nigel is trying to wake another one up. As you grab the crystals, Phage, you just sort of touch them, and there's like I almost expect them to be adhered some way, but instead they just come immediately out, and with it a long red wile and various viscera, just as the body begins convulsing before it is dead. As Nigel, you press and the skin cracks on the individual.
Hey!
Hands pass through, and again there's this convulsing before they cease to live.
Did you guys just murder them?
I
I dropped my bag of rats.
yeah, oh my god. Okay, so they are super fragile. I was not expecting that.
I
Or-
try to fly back and I stumble as I look, and my flight feathers are all broken and bent from when we fell in. Oh no! How are we gonna get out?
As you do that, you feel your shoulders hit against leather boots. And you see standing over you is a shadowy figure flanked by 3 on each side. But they look injured and slightly out of breath. The targets. Hurry before he gets in here. And they quickly begin moving to the humanoids on the tables.
I've scrambled out of the way, just trying to not be perceived.
Yeah, do these shadowy figures look like the ones we just saw murder a whole bunch of people upstairs?
Oh, yeah. Precisely them.
They just
Yeah,
go on crawling across the floor, trying to get away.
Yeah, I was just as quick as I can moving out of their way.
Ditto.
All right. You see them, and in fast movements, they eviscerate and tear apart the bodies that are on the metal plates here. As they are doing that, you just hear a voice shouting, screaming, "No!" before fire fills the room around your vision. And you feel pain and burning your lungs black before you pass out.
That wizard did not ask how big the room was. They just cast fireball.
And
time.
You're not sure how long you are in a space, though you occasionally, though unable to move, you come to a consciousness, knowing you're from whatever dreams you may have into pain so intense that you are put back into your dream state, back to sleep before finally grays give way to shapes, and you can perceive a figure standing within the room with you. And why don't you describe what they see?
You see a young human male clad in heavy plate armor that shimmers and ripples with arcane energy, almost questionably material. The holy symbol of Ayun is emblazoned on his chest, and he's carrying a shield in his left hand and a long staff in his right, which ends at its apex in a brass dragon claw clutching a crystal. And a black, wicked-looking blade has been somewhat inelegantly fused to the staff itself, creating almost a reaper's scythe. And he is just regarding the lot of you with bewilderment and disappointment. Are these... This can't be right. And he steps between the bodies, kind of kicking at them with his boots, scoffing.
Now, at this point, you have been able to get them to the slabs that just enabled their bodies to be sustained, but you have not been able to complete the process, and they've woken up too early, of course.
Well, yes, of course, there'll be disappointments in all manner. I would advise you not to resist me. I've had to expend great resources to secure you. Just lie back, let it happen.
What? What?
Who are you?
Yeah, covered in soot
Ridiculous.
and charred. I think Palin has to prestidigitate Nigel's face before he can get a good look at him to kind of recognize, oh, the Goggins boy. Yes, it's going to be one of those timelines, I see. Who I am is of little significance. Our time together will be brief, although its impact's quite profound. I offer you an opportunity to, well, live. You'll die without my intervention, but also to potentially save this reality, and at least, he does some rough math in his head, 6 others like it. If you would just lie back, go to sleep, all is well.
Phage opens his beak, and you just hear a child's voice. I'm in danger.
No, yes, that is true. But you must consider, Phage, that I offer you endless devourings. Your beak will shatter before your stomach runs empty, and you will provide for thee and thine without difficulty. I know this one's gambling will get you into difficulty on more than one occasion, but the greatest prize awaits you. I promise. And aren't there... One of you is missing. There was supposed to be more than this. Can I get a roll call, please?
Are we tied down?
You do find yourself paralyzed.
Damn, I wanted to try to steal.
Do I see Cam trying to struggle, though, like against whatever paralytic effect?
Yeah.
Perhaps? Oh, little Cam. Fear not. What better mark could one have than fate itself? Potential is thy target to steal of destiny's own make. If you would but comply.
How'd you know about my gambling?
How did you know I haven't eaten today?
Oh, well, I've studied you quite thoroughly in this incarnation and several others, and although it defies imagining, this is actually the best I could do.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter, truly, but if you must know, I'm Palin Deroam, the one who looks forwards and backwards, the recalcitrant, the unteachable, and so on and so on and so forth. Great disappointment to the knowing mistress, although, and he kind of looks at his feet and sees that the silver flame of the brazier still casting a shadow, although I have not yet disappointed her. Seems I still win some grace. But I am here to ensure that you participate in this remarkable bit of spellcraft so that we can save a world of 6.
Do I notice?
Go ahead, sorry.
Do I notice that? Am I on the same slab that we found the others on?
I think I just scooted the corpses off, right? And there's...
Yeah, you see the corpses and what comes out of such things. And at this point, if you all are able to look, you can notice that bits of you have already been replaced by metal and by gray things, because there was some damage that was a bit harder to just heal. And so those modifications have slightly already been made.
I only have 2 levels in cleric after all.
You said someone was missing?
Well, yes, I foresaw another.
Yeah. So at this point, Jackie, how would you like to get yourself in here?
I might need a beginning of sorts because I'm still trying to piece together what the world's going on.
So the idea of this, I saw you in chat there. The idea was you were just with this crew, but and so everything was happening. So I was kind of saying jump in, but basically the idea, either you could be on a slab or maybe you followed. But the idea here is that people were slicing throats in the streets. Everyone gathered, found themselves sliding, and found this room. And after having a chance to investigate it, they found people came in and murdered the people who were on slabs. And then in someone came in, and as they defeated them, they gravely injured everybody and have placed the characters on slabs themselves. And so my thought was you were just with the crew as all this was going on.
Oh.
And that you're on a slab as well. That was my original thought when you were going to be late. But if you'd like to try to get something, but we need to get you to a slab narratively at this juncture.
Okay. Maybe. I guess we. Maybe. Gee, I don't know. Could we maybe go to I don't know. Maybe Palin comes gets me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to.
It could be that I just hear a scuffling in the shadows.
Yeah, would you just be?
Yeah, I just don't exactly know where there is, and so I was trying to narratively get there, if that's okay. But if it's not, then we can just
we fell through the floor. We fell into shadow.
Right, I thought they were at a carnival or something. Basically.
They're on a street, yeah. So everybody started on the same street, and so if
and the ground opened up and swallowed.
I just don't want this to eat up a lot of time. That's why I was saying if we could narratively go back. But if we can't, then just say I'm in the room somewhere. That's fine, and I'll figure it out.
Okay. So in that case, I would say, Halen, as you get this, you begin to hear the sound of someone probably injured from the fire still, that you escaped your notice. They are under some of the shadowy corpses.
Oh, there you are. Perfect. And I'll summon an aberration at 8th level, and a star spawn will manifest. Blast the rubble apart, and then drag this one by their throat over to the empty slab. Ah, yes. I knew I counted correctly.
The reactions for your character, you can describe them, whatever you want here, Jackie.
So I just randomly walked into a room, and wow, okay. I don't even know how to react to that.
Yeah, basically you're like, what is this? And this person's like, oh, there you are. This would be rather jarring.
Participation is mandatory, I'm afraid, for your continued survival and that of this timeline. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, y'all keep going. I'm having trouble, so keep going.
I couldn't help but notice that the ones that we found strapped to these tables before were kind of fragile. Is that going to happen to us?
Oh no, they were non-viable. You will be much more successful if you make better choices than they did.
Oh,
Nigel, you've got tubes coming out of you.
yeah, it's weird. And but hey, my arm looks kind of less broken with all the metal going through it now. That's kind of nice.
Yes, that's exactly the spirit that you should all adopt. I'm sure Phelan has many questions. After all, she's so curious, so thoughtful, so studious. But let me reassure you that you'll have the most dire sort of knowledge on offer. God-breaking secrets if you played correctly. If you would all just lie down.
We're already stuck here.
Exactly.
He means
It
stop
works.
fighting and just basically go to sleep.
It works much better if you don't
Yeah.
resist. Although I can send you regardless, but I'd hate to compromise your psyche any further.
I'm sorry, what?
I can do what I need to do, regardless of whether you participate, but it could break your mind further, and I'd prefer if you go with that little measly thorn of a personality intact. You'll be much more useful that way.
Yeah.
Rude.
This might be kind of a big ask. Is it like, can you? I have trouble falling asleep without my music box playing. Is there a way you could like? Do you play? Do you sing or play music at all? Or
Paige, can you help Nigel?
And then Phage's beak opens and you hear like the song of your little music box playing, but
yes.
it's only like the first 10 seconds of it, and then it starts back over again.
Oh man, it stops on the downbeat and starts on the downbeat. It's just the worst. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I appreciate you, Paige.
It's because Phage usually falls asleep around that point. He's a very quick sleeper.
Phelan will also stop resisting, just feeling that this is inevitable, so might as well accept it.
Yeah, she is the smartest for a reason.
Okay, go to sleep. We just gotta close our eyes and pretend like we're not horribly mangled and have metal fused to us and didn't just watch 200 people die. It's 207, I guess. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yes, if it's any comfort, it's usually at least twice that number. So this is one of the better outcomes.
What does that mean?
No. Back to sleep.
Okay. Do my best to try and fall asleep.
All right.
Cam's gonna fight it until everyone else goes to sleep, and then he's gonna go to sleep.
Just like a kid.
Yep.
Yeah, I hyperventilate until I pass out.
Amazing.
Phage is just thinking, this is what I get for being a cultist. Reformed! Cultist.
All right, so you're all placed on there, and then, so Jackie, as far as prequel, I want to give anything we need to do to help you just be in the moment here.
Yeah, I think I know what the issue is. I've never RP'd this character before, and usually I like a little bit more freeform when I introduce something, so I don't really know how to respond to someone grabbing them by the throat at this point, because I haven't even gotten into their head yet. So I'm still trying to, or even, I don't even know the group yet. So I'm kind of just, figuring it out on the fly here and listening in, and so that I can at least follow the story, so I know
Gotcha.
all that stuff. But it's very hard for me to RP right now until I have that more free-form space, I guess.
Yeah, because we had a little bit more freedom before you got in here. So that's totally cool. So if you're good with it continuing, we'll go to the next bit.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure we were on. Cool. Cool. With that, you fear yourselves as you look at this person and their time here. You feel immense amount of pain as the various crystals insert, and slowly the vision of this man fades away. And with that, Declan, thank you very much.
Yeah, it was fun. Good luck, everybody. Yeah.
Thanks for the trauma.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, mystery person.
Amazing. So, as and now the pain first is gone, though you still find yourself asleep, maybe, and each of you are amidst in a almost cloud space of gray lines. And you look, at least in your minds, down and to the side and cannot perceive any type of form. But you simply exist, surrounded by silvery threads. And then this silver text appears in front of you. It simply says, form, with a question mark. And in front of you are many, many silhouettes of what look like generally humans mixed with animals. Many having two sets of ears and various pieces. And from there, there's things that say powers, class, and all types of options. And so I'll let each of you, as you kind of are thinking, as you have thoughts, the texts and things before you begin to make decisions. And so all of you can narrate these things that you've already worked out as what we would see.
Wait till we get
So
to spend
Faye-
2 hours in Character Creator now?
So we're not going to go back and forth. You just sort of, you tell me what you've already picked.
So Phage, being kind of a short, portly Kenku, has decided to choose to be a very tall and handsome man with wings. Strong, dexterous, handsome, beautiful, even. A skilled fighter and mage. And in no way anything like he used to be. And as soon as he hits enter, he realized that he kept the same intelligence. of negative of 4. So he is still illiterate, but at least he's cute.
Not seeing any kind of silhouette of an owlin, selected something that looked approximately the correct size, because he's like, I don't why would I want to change what I look like? And so he just kind of like picked the first thing that he saw with wings that he was like, yeah, that's about my size. And then was like, I don't know, and he just clicked the first face that he could have, and then was like, okay, well, it'd be nice to be able to sneak away from the bookies more. And so it was just like clicking stuff and like, oh, and being able to manipulate dice better. Okay. Oh, what's this? And just sees like, just like a picture of somebody like shooting lightning out of her. Oh, that's cool. And just clicks that. Just not really reading anything. And it's just going off vibes. And then gets to like, oh, I can, and just picks a bunch of colors. Like, yeah, I think that looks good. So basically myself, but with a humanoid face. No beak.
Nigel was one of those kids that had a early growth spurt and just kept growing. And so he became tall and gangly and clumsy, and that never stopped. He got older, but he still he was always fumbling, always tripping over things. And he also was very inept at like speaking to other people. And so when he saw the option to immediately change those two things, he went for it. And the that's where he started, and then progressed from there, thinking, well, if I'm going to be fast, then maybe it'd be better to be smaller, more agile, and hopefully not as clumsy. And so made himself much smaller, and then always having been slightly jealous of Belen's wings, he saw, that's an option. Why would I not choose that? And selects that as well. And then quickly sees that not only can you have wings, but there are different types of wings and features. And one of these comes with the ability to see in darkness, and ends up getting something relative to a bat folk, who has these kind of pointed ears and all tanned olive skin, and these large bat wings on their back. And then just put everything else he could into sort of being able to speak to others without tripping over his own tongue.
As Phelan is going through the options, she is making choices that she feel would be most useful. The exception to that is she's always loved chipmunks. And so when there's a silhouette of a chipmunk, She selects it instantaneously, no thought, just pushes that selection. Um, she's sort of always liked the idea, herself never being a heroic type or really feeling like she could protect others. Sort of choosing um, a cleric or somebody who could do healing and whatnot was something that she sort of saw as some of these options. And then her parents run a bookshop that has a lot of stories about nature, and so that's something that she's always really read, really been interested in. So she also sort of has this other option that deals with nature, and she chooses that. Um, and she's always found that she can count on the people around her. So there's an ability that she finds that she can take that involves having people around you, as well as an ability that helps when you're trying to um, avoid an effect. Um, and she just puts this or this persona together.
Cam thinks he's the best thief in the world, but he's really loud and boisterous. So he's like, I'm gonna be stealthy and I'm gonna be slippery and they're not gonna be able to catch me. And so I'm gonna put down slippery. He like totally ignores the whole like there's a page where you can do description of what you look like. And he's like, I'm gonna go for all traits and I'm gonna be slippery and I'm gonna be fast on land and in water and no one will catch me and I'm gonna be able to hold my breath, and then is very confused when a platypus shows up on screen.
All right. Then I just think Jackie.
Oh, yes, the unknown player will, as you see the screen, suddenly selections begin to be made. Physical appearance, gender, female, age. Hit the down arrow until you can't go any further. Grabbing the sliders and just kind of going up and down all over the place. Giving an athletic tone to the individual. Choosing some different traits to highlight them, including giving them very high strength for a reason that is unclear, and also allows them to, but gives them some decent dexterity as well. And then eventually looking at the preset animal humanoid combinations, is kind of scrolling through those as different skills are being chosen, weaknesses, flaws, and eventually just keep scrolling through all the animal options available. Eventually starts to decide on between two, possibly squirrel. Maybe not. Oh, but what about this sugar glider? That's pretty cool. And just kind of keeps going back and forth until eventually just decides, you know what, I'm just going to click on sugar glider, hits the thing, and accidentally clicks on skunk. And so it's generated this skunk humanoid. And for name is typed the name something of a sweet
Great.
smell. How about Jasmine? Then click center.
All right. At this point, the visit you all describe, you see each other as the six of you now seem to be in a circle staring at each other's new forms. Instinctively, you get recognition and understand who, if you, as you knew each other before, each one is currently whose new form you're staring at. But it simply says, well, you hear a voice echoing, "Welcome to Lux. Please wait."
Everybody else heard that too. Why do I have a bill?
Isn't that what you selected?
I've got a tail. No, I put it. There's a selection page for this.
Wait,
Yeah.
you guys look so different.
I didn't read it.
It's so weird. My voice. Oh my god, my voice. It's so wild. You guys are giants.
Why did you
Oh.
choose such a different name?
Yeah, I try to say your old name. Talask, why'd you wait?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's right. Talask.
No,
What
gave
happened
me
to you? You're so small.
Well, I mean, if we got to pick, I mean, changing your name was an option, kind of like everything else, right? So
Wait, was I supposed to change my name?
well,
I
no,
missed that part too.
you didn't have to.
Wait,
I
I
guess.
could have been taller.
Yeah, you could have.
And
Too late now.
more handsome.
I went with shorter personally. I'm under 4 feet.
Yeah, that's that's pretty small.
I'm already 3'8". How could I get shorter?
You could be shorter than 3'8". You could be 3'7", 3'6". There are less numbers than 8.
Did not fair.
And Tlask, watch this. And Phage's wings start flapping a bit and he kind of just like hovers. He's like, I can fly now.
How do you do that? And like only one wing starts flapping.
None of us are freaked out by the fact that he's not
How do you-
just repeating
How do you
us.
flap both of them at the same time?
Who are you people?
Oh, hello.
Oh, wait, I know your names somehow. Lunara, Bellarmine, Cam, Talisk, Phage. Cool.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
You don't smell like Jasmine.
Yes, I do.
Next, you're gonna tell me you're a wizard too.
I think I'm a squirrel.
Do you want a mirror?
No?
Okay, you're totally not a squirrel lady.
Did I pick the sugar glider?
No,
Based
it
on
does
your
start with
color.
S. Did stick with an S name.
I'm not a snake, am I?
No,
You're a-
based on your coloring, I would deduce that
A
you're
zebra.
a skunk.
Oh wait,
You're
let's start with
freaking
this.
me out, Flange. You're freaking me out.
Did anyone else get new teeth? I
Yeah.
have fangs. This is weird.
I don't have a beak
Still.
anymore.
Yeah,
don't
not having a
think-
beak is. Wait, Jess. Okay, time out for Jonathan. Jackie, are you not having known everybody? Because I think I just to confirm, because I put in the side chat that we had started off kind of like all knowing each other, and that's why we were all in the same street gathering together.
I figured I have no idea. I'm kind of just playing it by ear and
Okay.
going with things, and I figured it would be easier if I didn't because
Okay.
everybody seems
For
to
me-
already have a rhythm, and I'm trying to jump into it to shake it up.
No problem. Just wanted to
But
make
yeah, Jonathan needed to know for his
Yeah.
character. Do I know this thing or not?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
So, what did everybody pick? I spent
Apparently.
forever in there. I was in there for like days.
I kind of just picked what looked cool and what I thought would help me gamble. Yeah.
I kind
Well,
of
for
picked
me-
whatever would help me steal.
Well, for me, choosing my new abilities was a breeze, but choosing my new form, I had to do some trial and error.
Seriously, we're not going to talk about the fact that Flange is just saying shit and not repeating us.
Cam, I think the Bill's messing
rules
with
aren't the
your
same.
pronunciation. You keep saying flange.
Whatever.
Flange.
You talk with the Bill.
I'm having trouble with these teeth. I had a beak before.
And you have lips now. It's so weird.
I'm trying to like look at them.
Oh man, this is wild. But I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't decide on what I wanted, so I thought, well, the option to pick all of them is there, and I shape change into Jasmine.
That's creepy.
And then I shape change into Bellman. And then back into the bat form.
Huh.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, this form was a reaction, not a thought out choice.
Oh.
My inner child screamed at that one.
Yeah, I spent forever flipping through all the options. Or it felt like forever.
I think I skipped that page.
You know, all the classes came with different starting gear.
What?
We have
Did
gear?
everybody look at all the outfits?
Is
Yeah,
that
you can also look at the epic outfit if you. What?
is that why I have so many weapons? Fucking Paige just start pulling out all of these different weapons.
Where are you putting them all?
I don't know, and that is exciting.
So you see Talisk is wearing this large trench coat, and he kind of opens up. He's like, mine came with a book and a dagger. I think that's it. No,
I got
wait.
knife.
Talus, did you just take after Phage and become a cultist?
How do I know if I'm a cultist now?
I mean, you've
Well,
got to
first off-
give a ritual book and a sacrificial dagger.
Do you have strange symbols in your book that also have blood on them?
And I open up the book, and the pages just and then stop. And on the page, you see these massive arcane runes and all this writing scribbled down. And I don't. Oh wait, I do know what this is. Oh, this is weird.
Oh dear, I can't read.
Still?
Wait. What? Did you spend your entire time designing your appearance?
Perhaps.
You've always said you wanted to be able to read, and this was going to give you the opportunity.
Oops, I forgot.
The irony is that this is a spell for comprehend languages.
Oh, so you're like a wizard.
Maybe I don't. But I mean, like, and then I move
Like
my
that
hand,
Gilmore guy?
and the pages go.
Yeah. Well,
And there's a different spell written out. I was like, and this one identifies things for me, but the rest of the pages are blank.
yeah, sounds like you're like a wizard.
I'm a two-spell wizard.
I think you can add additional spells.
Nice.
We had somebody come by my parents' bookstore looking for scrolls because they wanted to put them in their book. We told them we weren't that kind of store. Pretty sure they were a wizard.
Oh. All right. I guess I'll be on the lookout for spells to add to my book.
Sorry, Jasmine. We're all from Amman. We were having a lovely time at a festival. Then bad things started happening. Then we fell through a hole. Then sort of nearly died, and then were put on slabs.
That's cool.
No, it was
No, it
awful.
wasn't.
Well, it sounds cool.
No, like 200 people died. I watched them get their throats slit.
They had
So
this
much
weird-
blood.
Gonna rob any of them.
They had this weird red gem, and as I say that, like my hand, I'm like gesturing, and there's like a red gem in the back of my like armor, my armored hand. Ah, like that one.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Did I pick that? I might have. I think I might have picked that.
Why does it look like another platypus bit me?
Because
What
you
if-
chose a scar when you were going through the character creator.
Kind of makes me angry.
Wait, what?
And
What mark does a platypus leave when it bites you?
It's like a bill.
It looks like a big circle with no teeth.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did you
Are you
choose?
sure it wasn't a duck?
Yeah, you might have choose like a. Are you
No,
sure you
it's a
chose a
platypus.
platypus? Are you
Did I
sure?
bite myself? No, it doesn't line up.
Does anybody know where we are?
Yeah, we're on the starting screen. I think we were just waiting for enough players.
Yeah, it said
Um,
something. I don't remember. It was something with
It
an
said,
L.
"Welcome to Lux."
Yeah,
Please wait.
I've been in this same circle like 18 times, and each time I go back to the character creator.
Can we do that?
I mean, no, I don't think so.
Oh man.
I wanna be
Hello
involved.
there. This page kind of just like
Hello?
shouts out into the abyss.
And a moment flashes and goes by as you. Greetings. Thank you for interfacing. Beginning found. Mission. Do not die.
Oh, I think we were waiting in
Save.
queue.
Save.
Save.
It says, sorry, mission. Do not die. Secondary. Save
Often.
the. Sorry. Save the dying people.
Is this being told to us audibly, or is
Yes,
it like words?
you were hearing it
Okay,
in your head.
I mean,
I need to know if I understand it.
Rewards. 200 gold for survival. Reputation for rescuing the people. Note, all are referred to as Luxfolk. Are you ready to proceed?
Is it 200 a person or 200 total? Like, what are we talking monetarily here?
Rewards are per individual.
I don't think we really have a choice. Otherwise, that Dalen guy's gonna kill us.
oh no,
Oh.
it'll be fine. Let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, do we
Oh.
die? Except what are we saving them from?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
As you just start falling. And below
again.
you see a world of vast mountains, green valleys, storms, blackened rock peaks, and volcanoes. All around the world itself seems to be spinning rapidly at first, almost dizzying as you're trying to figure it, totally perceive it, and then it's as if it slows down, or you might be just spinning with it now. And then there is a flash of gray light.
My one wing is trying so hard.
And in front of you, as as things come into focus. You see two broad creatures. Each one, their shoulders, the shoulder width of them is 10 feet, and they stand on 4 legs. Feathers cover their bodies with a mix of fur and beaks and sharp claws on each one. And now you see text in your vision that simply says, "Survive the owlbears." You look behind you, and there are 3 bloodied individuals. One Luxon folk with in what appears to be like a silk robe, female presenting, with their hair tied back in a ponytail, with what kind of looks like bull horns coming out of their head. The other 2 themselves have bright white fur on their arms and bare ears. But all 3 seem to be unconscious.
Jasmine, what do we do?
We fight. Come on, let's do this. We've got this. Come on, team. Right?
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
You have chosen to fight. All right. So, because system said survive.
oh,
There's many things you could have done, but you've chosen to fight. Give me initiative.
I didn't paint anything or get anything ready for this game.
That's a natural 20.
All right. In the Luxon campaign, I do have a map open up, ready to go.
Oh, man, I gotta get on correct dice.
That's a nat 1. I don't know how to fly yet.
Salask, engage your scapula.
What's a scapula?
All right. And then I have to check, because look, I didn't see your stuff on there when I was doing it.
He's under Talask, not Nigel.
Oh, well, that would be
Yeah,
why.
I told you, Luke. I was like, he's
Sorry.
looking for Nigel because that's what you started off as.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
All right, let me try these dice. 1 second, Matt. I'm coming back, I swear.
All right, now Talask is there. All right, so let me look at this here. I do have Talask. I do have Phage. I do have Skunk Luxon. Luxon. I have Lunara. I still need Cam primary.
I thought I did it.
Well, just tell me what you got then.
15.
15.
I also just had to remove Obit from the campaign. Sorry.
All good. And then Lunara, I did not get yours.
it was 8. Sorry. That's because I used the other one.
Oh, I think I have my secondary.
I did the same thing, Bobby. Don't worry.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
I wanted to look at the cleric spells. So I went to that sheet.
It's all good. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. That's what the important thing is. And hopefully I won't just keep saying skunk. And I'll try to get Jasmine in there. But we got 29 for that. So very good.
Oh, damn.
All right, where are we looking for the map? I always forget this.
The little play button next to the game log or campaign name. So it's sandwiched between those two.
I think I made my sheet too small.
right. So, Jasmine, you are up first.
All right. Let's see here. I will move up. And bonus action will rage. And
What's that look like?
I don't know.
What's your first one? You guys know what your character does? Like, what do they do? Visuals.
Okay, I know what I'll do. I go up there and I say, prepare yourself for the mighty wizard, Jasmine. And she takes out her great axe.
You're a wizard?
Yeah. And she'll go ahead and she's going to swing her great axe with Reckless. That is a 23.
That hits.
And it will have sneak attack. All right, so that
I
is
love that so much.
16 regular damage plus my sneak of 10 additional damage. That's 26 damage. Oh, I have another attack. All right, so I say, yes, that was my mighty spellcraft, and I will swing again.
Wait, how do you have 2 attacks already?
Oh, I don't have 2 attacks.
level
I
3.
remembered I'm a level 3. I'm getting this mixed up with the other game. Never mind. I did not take a second swing. We're all good. All right. That's it. It would have hit, but it's all right.
I still can't find the play
You
button.
still did 26 damage.
So that was my bonus action, and yeah, I'm good.
She did variant human.
No, I did the traits.
You rolled an 11 on the D12.
Where'd the feat come? That's what I was just trying to figure out.
What feat?
Great Weapon Master?
I didn't use Great Weapon Master.
I thought you just... Okay, then I heard wrong.
I did sneak attack.
I heard wrong. Very cool. I don't know what I heard.
I definitely did not use Great Weapon Master because I have a
Cool.
+7 to hit, so I know I didn't use that.
Perfect. Okay. Good. That I really got... I don't know what happened. I must have been looking at something strange. Very good, Phage.
So Phage is going to kind of like puff out his chest in a dramatic way because he is a handsome hero now. And he
Paige, where are you? Oh, you don't have a picture on your thing. That's why.
not yet.
I'm like, I thought these were all commoners.
And he draws his scimitar and then with his other hand kind of like presses against the blade and this rippling energy begins to wrap around it as he moves and strikes forth at the owl bear with booming blade. For 14.
That will hit.
For 8 slashing damage.
Nice. Okay. It howls in pain. Anything else?
And that's it.
All right. So for help everyone, just say intern when you do that, because
Intern.
I never know intern. Yeah, thank you. Blumen.
Okay, so
Blumen. Okay, give me that pronunciation now. Let me try to get it.
Bellaman.
Bellamin.
So as the fight, portrays across our screen, my helmet closes and I'm like, okay, what are we doing? And I think to myself, okay, it seems like Jasmine's done this before, and like in my helmet, I've got like a HUD that just focuses on Jasmine and is looking at the owlbear, and just like a little red dot opens up, like in the screen, like telling me to shoot there, and so I'm just like, I've got a shield on him, and I will lightning launcher, and thanks to my pack tactics, I have advantage for a 10 because I rolled a 1 and a 4.
Ooh. Oh, that just bounces off the thick hide of the creature. Pew.
And I just tap on the screen. What happened? I think I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna move there, and end my turn.
All right, Cam.
I still can't find the thing to access the map, but that's okay. Cam is going to be like, is there one that hasn't been hit yet?
They've both been hit.
Okay. So Cam's gonna be like, I don't like you. And when he says it, he's gonna inflict his crimson right, and his little duck thing is gonna like glow a little red. He's gonna go, ow! Because he takes damage. Yeah, he's gonna take 3 damage out of 4. God, that's bad. And then he's gonna take a shot at it with a light crossbow.
All right. Which one?
Yeah, the one that's hurt more. 22
Okay.
to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay, so he's gonna do. Excuse me, get out of my way. He's gonna do 3 piercing plus 2 necrotic.
Very nice.
Was that with your modifier on the 3 piercing?
Yeah, I rolled shit. And then he's gonna be like, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt, and he's gonna back up.
Perfect. Lunara.
I can help. I can help you guys. Let's try this. And I'm gonna cast Bless at 2nd level on Jasmine, Phage, who's up fighting directly, Talask and Cam. So I can do 4 people right now. So that'll help you hit or stuff, I think. And then I think that'll hit my turn.
Okay, Bless is up. So let's do this. Lunara, why don't you just highlight those you blessed? If you can. And then Talask.
Yeah, Talus is going to still not like run over towards Velaman, like wings flapping but not flying. Trying to figure it out. And because the owlbear scares the shit out of him. And so he looks over at Jasmine, who just carved a huge wound through that owlbear, and he goes, maybe this will help if I try and highlight it for you. And right over in I believe it's a 15-foot square, or sorry, 20-foot square, but missing Jasmine, I will fairy fire that owlbear. It has to make a Dex 14 save.
13. So it is fairy fired.
So now all of you, it just looks like there's an outline around that, like this soft, glowing halo around them. And then I say, Jasmine, hit it harder. And right around Jasmine, this little mote of light winks into existence and begins to float around her head and then around her weapon. And then it sort of floats over towards a possible weak spot on the owlbear as I give her bardic inspiration.
Nice.
And that ends my turn.
All right. The one in front of you, Jasmine, roars at its wounds as it.
I'm sorry, I forgot something. The owlbear right in front of me needs to take an additional 2 damage because I was raging and I forgot.
You got
I'm
it.
learning.
Yeah. No, totally good. It was just stretching out, getting the kinks out. As it rears back with its beak, tries to go right for the chest.
They have advantage because I'm reckless.
That's right. That is 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit me.
Yeah. Right in there, tearing the skin for 8 half to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then it takes a large claw, trying to go right across your face for another 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For 13 half to 6.
Nice. All right.
And then next one is going to do the same finish as it comes with its beak. 13.
I deflect it.
Nice. Push it to the side as it rears with a claw for 25.
That hits off.
That is 11 slashing damage. And let's see here. So if they want to readjust at all. That one really doesn't, but no, that looks pretty good where they are. All right, so with that, we will actually go right to our break and come back with Jasmine. Alrighty. Here we go. And all right, Jasmine, let's go.
All right, Jasmine. She's blessed. She has Bardic. All right, she is going to kind of take that. I'm going to just kind of reflavor it as this giant barbell in her hands, and she's going to just kind of pick it up, narrow her eyes at the owlbear, and say, "I cast True Strike," and she will go ahead and swing with her Reckless.
Oh,
That's
you have
very fired.
very fired, so you don't have to reckless.
Oh, well, that's right. Never mind. I will just swing with Fairy Fire. Oh, I rolled the secondary, but it's the same thing. So that's let's see, what is that? Hold on. Let me. I'm just going to add my. Let me go ahead and add my D4 to that. So it's 2. And the Bardic, I can only use that for hitting, right?
You can use it for saves, checks, and attacks.
Oh. Okay, so I will hold on to it. So that's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So now time for damage. First, great weapon damage, which is going to be 17 slashing. Then true strike damage, which is an additional 2 damage. And then her sneak attack, which is an additional 7 damage. So
Nice.
all together, that is 7, 8, 9.
Love it.
9 plus 7. Goodness, brain.
26 damage.
Yeah, I can't do
I
it.
got it.
Okay,
Yeah, that's where my brain got messed up. Great weapon damage. That is where.
I might have said great weapon then. I might have accidentally said great weapon.
Well, you just said great weapon. I was like, that's
Oh,
where.
I did?
Yeah, that's where
That's
you said it
why,
last time.
okay.
That's why my brain did that. I'm like,
Well,
here
I
you go.
don't know words.
You're
Listen,
fine. I just
have
was like,
I have a
that's where I made a
14-hour
mistake.
shift. Pete.
You're good. You're good.
All right. So that's my bonus action because I did True Strike. And that is yeah, that's everything. That's good. That's in turn.
Got it. Phage.
Okie dokie. I am going to once again hit the owlbear with my booming blade. For a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, that was a 1, so 5. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna where'd it go? Where I'm looking at the wrong page. This is what I get for taking maneuvers. I can never find them.
They're under special.
Thank you. They're under other. That's what they are under. Actually, am I able to make because it says with a weapon attack, and technically it's a spell. It's a spell attack kind of.
What did you cast?
Booming blade. Does it count as a
Yeah,
weapon attack?
A weapon attack is part of the spell.
Okay.
Yeah, casting it is the attack, correct? Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to trip the owlbear. Let's make a strength saving throw.
That is an 18.
It succeeds.
A big owlbear. All right.
I do a slight hair flip. I am unfazed.
Nice. Bellaman.
All right. Maybe I just need a higher vantage point, and I'll fly up a little bit and refocus my HUD on the owlbear that Jasmine is fighting, looking for a different weak spot now that I've got a different vantage point. I will attack again with my lightning launcher. That is 22 to hit. Or 15 lightning from the lightning damage, and 12 from my sneak attack.
Awesome. And which one is this?
The one that Jasmine is fighting, the fairy fired one.
Nice. How do you want to kill it?
So you see the lightning crackle out of the red gem on my wrist, and it strikes down right at the connection of its skull to its spine, and you see the lightning travel down, and it just kind of collapses down in front of Jasmine.
Very nice. Anything else?
That's all I got. Sorry, end my turn.
Right. Cam.
Okay, for the Crimson Right, that just lasts until I take my next break, or do I have to do the damage every turn?
No, till you put the weapon down.
Cool.
Or sheath it.
Cool. Then I'm going to crossbow this Mama Jamma with hold on, I was trying to do that at advantage, but it just rolled, so hold on. Trying to hit the one that what's her name? Roll! I'm gonna just yell at it for a little bit here. Yeah, I don't think 12.
It will not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Then yeah, that's all I got.
Lunara.
Sorry, things popped up on my screen. So Lunara is going to do bonus action spiritual weapon, and a almost crescent moon like scimitar will appear next to the owlbear by Phage.
Nice.
It will make an attack.
Got it.
So 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
I rolled a 1, so that's 5 damage.
There we go.
And then, since that was a bonus action spell, I'm going to do an action cantrip and do Toll the Dead on the same. So DC 14 Wisdom save.
Okay. That's 3.
Okay. So it will take. It's already been hurt. Takes a D12. 6 additional points of damage.
Nice.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Tusk.
Yeah, looking up at Bellamy is like, you gotta teach me how to fly, how to do that. And I kind of flap my wings, but nothing really happens as I run over here. And I was like, but good job, team. And I point at the other owlbear, and I was like, let's try it again. And Dex 14 save from the owlbear.
Okay. 3.
Yeah, this one is also outlined in this white halo of light. And I was like, go get him, Phage! And Phage has Bardic Inspiration.
Perfect. All right. Right. Then the Phage, it seems enraged and goes to attack. That is a 21 to hit.
Shield.
Ooh. What's that look like?
So, as like the owlbear comes into a attack, Phage holds up his hand. It's like, and like this, it's almost like this delicate breeze just wafts over his perfect features as he's like, stop, and just like this invisible barrier just like erupts from his hand, like doming around him, just like whom.
It's charisma personified.
Perfect. It stops. It goes for a claw for a natural 20.
As Talisk sees that happen, he opens his mouth, and you just see this, and it stops. As
You
he's
peeked so bad we didn't hear whatever you just said.
No, what comes out of his mouth is this horrible, like weird,
Oh,
off-putting noise.
Okay.
Like what you heard is what everyone heard, and I silvery barbs that.
All right, 25 to hit.
That hits.
Got it.
You're giving the
Breaks
advantage
through
to.
arcane.
And I will give the advantage. Who's next?
Jasmine is.
Yeah, Jasmine. Well, it's already fairy fired, so I'll get. Yeah, sure. Jasmine has advantage, like tripled.
Okay, 11 damage.
Oh, Phage is injured.
Here. And Jasmine.
Okay. So Jasmine is going to make her way down. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Like, yeah. And she will go ahead and use her advantage to do a swing here. She's going to, what spell should she cast? Let's take a look. Yeah, we're gonna true strike again. So she will true strike this one and go ahead and swing.
Got it.
All right. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And damage time. 18 slashing plus 8 true strike.
Nice.
Plus 4 sneak.
30 damage. God damn.
So that was her action, bonus action, and her movement. So that is in turn. And she just says, "Behold my amazing magical prowess."
All right, Phage.
Well, Guess I'm going to have my work cut out for me at being the greatest sorcerer alive. As like very visibly, Phage's eye is like aggressively twitching. And he's going to just look at the owl bear and like look deep into his eyes, and he's going to screech, but no sound that you guys could hear comes from his mouth, but it's obviously disorienting the creature and then mind slivering it.
Ooh.
Let's make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, that's a -3.
For a maximum of 6 psychic damage. Its brain really hurts with this cosmic brain freeze.
Cosmic brain freeze.
Okay. And then Bellman.
I swing around, facing this new threat, and the HUD focuses in, and I will shoot my lightning launcher. That is a 13 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so that is 13 lightning damage. That is my turn.
All right. Cam.
You're muted.
I'm not tired or anything, y'all, but I completely forgot that I was playing 2 different characters. Alright, I'm just gonna try to shoot it with the crossbow. For an 8 plus.
Oh, you
4.
haven't been doing your sneak attack.
Yeah, I forgot my sneak attack the only time I've hit, and I have not hit since then, so. Missed again. Because even with Bless,
What about advantage? You have advantage.
how do I have advantage on
It's
the
very
next one?
fired.
It's very fired too. I thought only
You're
one.
also blessed.
I know, but rolling an 8 isn't going to help me with Bless, is it?
I hit with a 13. There you go, 20. That hits for
20.
sure.
Yay! Shut up, everybody. Okay, so 20 is going to be 6 piercing,
2d6 for sneak attack.
2 cold, which is my crimson right, and then 2d6.
Mhm.
And 7 for sneak attack. So 15.
How do you want to kill it?
I'm just gonna go, well, I'm the best thief alive, and I'm gonna shoot it.
We've got the best thief alive, the best sorcerer in the world. I don't know if Jasmine's claimed to be the best wizard. but
I am
they
the
definitely
greatest
claim to
wizard
be
who ever
a
lived.
wizard.
Like ever.
There you go.
All right. In that case, the enemies are dead and does not seem like there's anything else happening.
We gotta
do.
check
Are
on these people.
people alive?
Yeah, that's part of our mission.
I thought the mission was to fight.
No, it was to survive. It clearly said survive.
I'm gonna run up to the bear.
Yeah, bear.
That's not a people.
No, the person with the bear ears.
Okay, there's 2 with barriers.
One of them then.
Yeah. Go up. They seem to be unconscious currently.
My magic tells me they're still alive.
Why
I
aren't they
guess-
waking up then?
They need magical healing.
Oh.
I am really tapped out after that fight, or else I would do it myself, obviously.
Yeah. Obviously.
I'm
Never
just
healed
looking at
someone
the
before.
owlbears, like, can you loot these?
Definitely skin them.
They've got claws and beaks.
Guys, we need to sell them. Go to the village for epic gear.
Incidentally, all of you feel like a weird weight in your pockets as you each have 200 gold.
Oh, nice. Oh, they have
Hell yeah.
the mission.
Look at my broke
Solo
ass.
leveling type reward system. I fucks with it.
I think we're beta testing, guys.
What does that mean?
What
don't know.
are the three
Who
of them
cares?
wearing?
We got money.
And I'm looking
You
to
want
see
you want to investigate what they're wearing.
if one of them looks like they themselves are a healer that might be able to help if we got them first.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Lenara will pull some berries out of her pocket and cast Good Berry, and then we'll put a berry in each of their mouths.
Well, technically you can't. You can cast Good Berry at this point.
Oh, right. Oh,
That's your
okay.
action.
And I'll hold them out like this.
Yep. Looking at them, they are the two are in heavier chainmail, and the one woman is in more of a pink robe.
Okay. I can bring back one of them. I'll try the robed person. Maybe they can help heal the others.
Well, or
Lenara just.
Yeah, I think they've got.
So, are we still in like an initiative, or do just each of us have to go do it?
You each have a turn, basically.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you can take Lenara's berry if you want. And feed
Yeah, take it and feed one of them.
What does this do? Okay.
It's
Put the berry
food.
in
I'm
their mouth.
assuming it's magical food.
It is.
Oh, okay.
I like stick it in their mouth and I start like moving their jaw, not knowing how this is supposed to work.
Okay.
And you just like cover it until they have to swallow, or how does that?
Put it
Like,
in, and you see her eyes like blink hard and choke a little bit, and gaze upon Talaste. Thank you.
Yeah.
As you hear Talaste, you hear a voice in your head, and your head alone. System connection made.
Yeah, and the rest of you see Talask like get this like staring off into the middle distance, like, what was that? And he doesn't say anything. He's just
Paige puts a hand on his shoulder, towering over you because I'm so tall. It's like, worry not, my lady. We have defeated the owlbears.
Is that a wizard coat?
What? Oh my gosh, my guards!
Oh, yeah.
I said I'd.
I'll take
one of them.
Oh,
I'll
you
take
got
one.
one.
I'll take one.
I grabbed
I'll let
the-
you do
the
that.
berry from
Yeah.
Lenara.
So basically, they all had 2 death saves. So good. In this one round, you just not let them die. And by this much, as they all come choking.
Secret
You
achieved.
defeated. Looks up and screams when she sees the 2 dead owlbears.
Why are we yelling?
You killed them?
No. Wait, what?
We found them like that.
Yeah.
Give me a deception check.
We ran them off.
Anyone still got guidance? No.
With
I,
the blood splatter.
Oh god.
Not on me.
Any blood splatter. Long distance.
I'm basically just towering over this poor
17.
innocent person. Blood all over me.
All right. Oh no. Poachers.
Yes.
Did Did you find their babies?
Where were they last seen?
No.
And you look, there's like broken cages. We were just reintroducing them, and
My shield's staying closed. I'm like,
Restart. Load last save.
load last save.
We gotta find the babies, guys.
What attacked you? Why were you unconscious?
I don't know.
Do they have claw or beak marks on them?
She goes, no, we disturbed them, my stupid. You two. Yes, my lady. We, one speaks. We did not, we want as quiet as our mistress here, and we started the bears and they attacked. And we tried to defend, and
so you almost died to them. Okay.
yes.
Well, I guess whatever killed them was fortuitous, because otherwise you'd have been a meal. Yeah, right, guys.
Regardless, should we? Yes, we must. If we find them, report this. They will have to face their time in prison for killing them.
So the
Find what is, if it's another creature, or you and Sir Thomas, investigate them, determine what killed them.
And when did you last see the babies?
Yeah.
They were in our cages.
Okay.
Does she motion towards the cages?
This cage is right with them. Yeah, there's.
I'm just gonna sleight of hand pick up my bolt.
I got this. I'm going to cast Find and Locate Creatures by closing my eyes and sniffing the air.
Talask, your shoulder is probably hurting as I'm squeezing it.
Yeah, Cam, give me a sleight of hand if you're trying to just clean up the evidence with advantage, because they're not. They believe that you guys didn't do anything. They're not like suspicious.
You already had advantage. Advantage. Am I still blessed? Just in case.
Blessed doesn't help with saves.
Oh, okay.
Or
It's
with
dirty 20.
ability checks.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
With that, well, I'll say, because this isn't necessarily a turn, you're able to pick up at least like the boats, different any shrapnel, shell casings, those types of things. And then Jasmine, what did you get?
What I get?
I'm assuming it was, or is it just locate?
Oh, I don't have actual magic, Matt. I'm just flavoring the fact that she thinks she's a wizard.
Yeah, I thought you were making a survival check or something.
Oh yeah, I can.
Okay. So that's
can I use my bardic for this? That I never.
Yeah, it's a
used?
check.
Okay.
It hasn't
Yeah,
been 10 minutes.
so if you're probably survival's tracking. So yeah.
Okay. What's your bardic? D4.
D6.
It's a D6, but that moat is still floating around you, and it says the creature can roll the bardic inspiration die again and choose which roll to use.
Creation Bard's so good.
Oh, so I can roll it twice.
Love creation.
All right. Oh well, I roll a 10 in total.
Are you still blessed?
Bless isn't ability.
It's not gonna.
Oh,
help
we
here.
just talked about that. Sorry.
I'm literally just sitting here with my hands extended, muttering
We no longer
phrases.
have guidance.
Hmm?
We no
Oh, yeah.
longer have guidance.
No, we don't.
So
We don't have
as
seven
soon
guidance.
as you say that, the book that I have in my coat, it goes and like And again, I lose focus, and I'm like, wait, what did you say that was? I do have that.
You do?
Yeah, it's kind of useless after the fact, but
Yeah.
for future reference, I have
What?
that.
That's okay. I think my magic told me something.
Oh, what?
What did I find out, Matt?
With a
my
10?
pin roll.
A 10, you seems like there are multiple footprints that have gone in the nearby cave about 20 feet away.
Okay. All right. I kind of squint my eyes a little bit and see that, and then I turn back to the group. Okay, everyone. My magic tells me they most likely went to the cave.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty deep magic. Very complicated stuff.
And I turn to the woman. I think you said she had bull horns, and she's wearing the say, do you have we could go try and find the poachers that, if they took them to the cave, or maybe if the owlbears or the baby owlbears try to run away into the cave, we could go look for you, or if you want to handle that on your own, it's up to you.
She thinks for a moment. They're not going to be able to hunt for themselves, I think. These are the last owl bears in the kingdom. We'll need to... We need to reclaim the children.
Oh, wait, you released the last owlbears in the kingdom out into the wild?
To their parents. They were sick. There was a disease they had, and we took them in and cured them, and we're reintroducing them to their parents.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, we can take care of this. Surely they must have run away from those poachers into the cave. That's likely where they would have sought refuge.
Yeah. What state are the cages in?
They are torn apart and wrecked.
I'll go over to the cages. Does it look like I could repair them with mending?
Take some time here. Mending couldn't fix this, yeah.
And I mend one of the cages, and right as I finish, I go, wait a minute, and I slide my hands over, and a second cage appears right next to that one.
Ooh, very nice.
Wild. Okay. Yeah, I think we can. We just can we bait them? Can we put food in the cages and maybe they'll come to it, and then we just close the cages?
Because, you're amazing. Wonderful.
Thanks.
Yes. As you get here, favorability plus 10. And right, bait. We'll need. If they're scared, we'll need something live that will squiggle like a squirrel or a mouse, or something that they feel like they could hunt.
I push Lunara forward.
Funny.
I want to try something else that I just thought of. And I want to go over to the owlbear corpse. And then I want to see if I can real quick practice using prestidigitation to match the scent to then apply to the cage.
Yeah, I would say. Sure, I can do survival, or you roll your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. Do the spellcasting modifier. Nat 20, 26.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So spending time, you're able to kind of breathe in and once produce it out. So you feel like you've got that locked in with prestidigitation.
Okay. And it's like, okay, once we get the cages where we want them, I'll try and scent them like the owlbears so that they're less skittish. Maybe that works.
It's definitely worth a try.
I'm
Seems like a sound plan.
gonna wiggle my hands, and with the cage is gonna like look like a little owl bear. Might that help? Or maybe I turn this into a squirrel thing. If you could make it smell like one,
Oh,
and then I just like, here, let me try that. And I just put a squirrel in the cage to try and get it to like run into the cage.
Okay, so like the movement thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. And with this, let's do an animal handling with advantage.
From which of us?
Either one.
my animal handling is a +2.
By all means, mine's a -1.
All right. Here we go. 21.
Nice.
Yes. And making the noises and such. Soon you see 5 little, very fluffy, furry owlbear things. Their claws not fully formed, softer beaks. As they look at it, their vision shifts to their parents. You know, and they all collapse, whimpering.
Paige is leaning against a tree, his fist in his mouth, just like, I have participated in the murder of innocents.
I will try to cast calm animals. I'm gonna approach the whimpering babies slowly.
Okay. I guess go ahead and give me a wisdom.
Wisdom, just straight wisdom.
Yeah, because they're not domesticated animals, so animal handling wouldn't apply. I want to give animal handling because there was like a lot of things everyone did to help.
I thought they were raised by the people. Okay. Well, in that case, I have a 18.
There you go. Put your hand out. There. And they seem to actually accept, for the moment, the guidance here. And
I'm a good wizard. I am a good wizard. Okay.
see, the little woman. I cannot. You all are amazing. They almost took Thomas's eyes.
Oh well, when one is good at spellcraft, one can do many impressive things.
Your magic uses.
Yes, I am the greatest wizard ever.
Look at this. My gosh. Great spellcasters have visited our kingdom.
Oh yes. I mean, oh, you mean us?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, of course. I'm shaking their head.
No.
No.
That's all Cam is doing in the background behind her.
Oh yeah. I actually got to wizard school on a scholarship.
Oh. There's a school for wizards?
I mean,
No.
hypothetically. I mean, is there ever truly really a school for wizards? It's more of a, kind of something we, it's not a formal school.
Oh, right. There's no school.
Right.
Got it. Anyway, let's get them, and they begin trying to help them get into the cages. And she goes, "I cannot. Oh my gosh, woo!" She starts getting really excited. Goes, "I cannot believe our luck. We've been saved, and you've undone what horrible poachers have tried to do.
Mm-hmm.
Please return to the palace with me."
Yeah.
What kingdom were you from?
Oh, do you not know where you are?
Oh, we used a spell to transport ourselves to a random location, and
Magic can move people?
oh yes, when one is
No.
talented, when one is the greatest wizard to ever live. There's all sorts of things out there,
I can't wait to hear more things. All right, then, I am Princess Aramanthea, and welcome to the kingdom of Jakul.
Jakul.
This is the sacred preserve.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Your Highness.
Great, now we're just lying to princesses.
There's nobody lying.
It is said the 5 dragons gifted it to our kingdom.
Sorry, what was the line right before that about something preserved?
The sacred preserve.
Sacred preserve.
Sacred preserve. Yeah. How do you spell the name of the kingdom?
You don't know how to spell Jakul?
Cool.
J
apostrophe A-U-L.
God damn it. I'm always off by like 1 or 2 and then like the apostrophe. One day, Matthew, I'm going to figure out your brain and how you spell these damn things.
Depends what area you're in and what their culture is.
Which does bring up a point. What does this area look like?
So you seem to be right now in like a forested area. It's kind of typical trees. Like you could think maples or oaks.
Nice.
Currently.
Do we see any palaces in like the distance or the horizon?
Or... The trees right now, not so much. You're just you're in like the thick of wood.
Okay.
So I can't really like kind of get a horizon view right now. But if you went to a tree or something, maybe you could if you wanted to. But
what was the princess's name again? Princess
Aramanthea.
Yep.
So tell us.
That's spelled what Jonathan thinks it is.
Princess, do you have many animals like this in your kingdom?
I mean, these were the only 2 besides the children.
Yes. I mean, other than the owlbears.
I mean, in the preserve, it is going to be somewhat interesting getting back with this many people. But, oh no. She searches and finds what looks like this lead ball. Ooh. We were out for a while.
What's that?
This was glass. It hides our scent.
Oh.
From the ones that are a bit more hunting.
Well, don't worry. We don't make much odor.
She stares at you. Right, of course not. May I?
We might not. Dead owlbears probably do.
Yeah.
You see the guards begin to tremble. She's like, "Stop! May we trouble you more for get us to our palace, to the kingdom?"
I think that's fair.
Yeah, we can help each other.
Well, yeah,
amazing.
Can certainly walk alongside you.
Yeah, we'd love to see the kingdom.
Besides, your guards suck.
And there's always safety in numbers.
Good, and I will officially thank all of you for saving our lives once we're back. You've done great things. I don't quite still understand how you are here or why. And I must say, what kingdoms are you from?
Oh. Did our character creators say anything about kingdom origin places? When we were going through
That's
Um,
that's such a you question, and I love it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because she asked that question and like Talisk panics and time freezes as he casts Moment to Think.
While you're frozen, you see Cam's hand just going for a pocket.
It's
All right. So you have you actually for those of you who played this before, you do know the locations that you were aware of from there.
Okay.
From the screen and the information.
Gotcha.
Then is there a specific thing you want to do for a moment to think?
So Moment to Think, it allows me to try to recall information.
Right.
With an intelligence check. And so that is, and I was curious as if when I do this, do I hear a voice or does text appear or anything like that?
Yeah, make your
When I
check.
try to get this information. That's a 19.
19. You kind of access this for you. You will get Kingdom of Aramanthea. Low-grade kingdom. Most known for its preserve.
Okay.
And we'll give you when it reveals Kara C, it gives you the rating of an S grade kingdom. And then it will give you nearby kingdoms here of Abor and Doric. And
She's in Doric.
Yeah, Doric.
Okay.
And foreign. And all of them show up as grade D kingdoms.
And so as time just catches back up, all of a sudden, I say, "Oh yeah, we're kind of scattered about, but I'm from a small little province just outside of Foreign."
I see. Did Foreign send all of you here?
Well, not officially, no. I mean, like,
So on the undercover?
well, I mean, they didn't send us. We just kind of ventured. Because, like Jasmine said, with the spell that got us here, we weren't. Yeah, I mean, it was just fortuitous that we landed here with the randomness of that magic.
Yeah.
We kind of do our own thing and go where we want to go.
We're just all from different places.
Yeah, like Abor, Doric, Foreign, scattered all about.
I'm from the Skunkshire, also known as Perfumia. That's what we skunks call it.
Oh. You're cloistered?
What's that?
No.
Oh, a cloistered. I've just never met one before.
What's a cloistered?
Those who insist upon living with only those who look like them.
Oh no, it's just that according to what I read in my backstory, apparently a lot of the people and denizens of the city thought that we skunks were just a bunch of, rousers, and so they just kind of put us in our own little shire. And but I always dreamt of something better, and so yeah. So I
Oh
figured out.
no. What kingdom would do such a thing?
Great question.
Perhaps we can continue this conversation as we walk. I'm not sure what other critters you keep here in the preserve. If they're as
Sure.
dangerous as the owl bears, perhaps we should get moving.
Of course.
A fabulous idea, Lunara.
Thank you. I so need you to tell me that. I know when I have a good idea.
Awkward. Let's go. I guess lead. Well, okay. And she'll take her bearings, and she goes, "I do know. It's roughly this way. Though, sadly, I usually use this. It only lasts an hour within the preserve, but it also makes your travel time quicker. I don't know how far we are out. But are you any of you good at navigating woods?
Oh yes, I can cast a spell for that.
I am also have some skill in navigating the wilderness. But before we do that, Lenara will walk over to Phage and put her hand on his arm. Bobby will go to the cleric character sheet and cast Cure Wounds at second level. I'm pretty sure it's the only one who got really beat up, right?
Oh yes, I am very injured.
I think you were the only one.
I'm injured.
Were you?
Yeah.
18.
I just
Hot
hurt
damn.
myself. I'm fine. Also, I rolled a 15 to steal from a guard.
Amazing. Roll D4.
Roll 3.
3. You find a what seems to be like a badge of 5 different animal tails, all touching from 5 corners.
Cool. I'm gonna just put that in my inventory.
Oh, back up the fool.
Lenara will also do some healing on Jasmine.
Thank you. I am full health again.
And then try and gain their bearing.
All right. Oh,
It's a 20 survival check.
okay.
And you probably still have Bardic, or who did I gave that to Phage? Sorry.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. You do see that They kind of let you lead the way as the guards stick very close here to and you have a chance to do what you would need to do, or anything that you'd like. Timothy,
Real quick, Princess, does your preserve have like big flying creatures in it?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I just
As they're called rock. Large birds. Usually hunt in the more open fields.
You see Talisk's wings just kind of shrink, like lower down just a little bit.
I'm like above, hopping from like tree branch, like doing these short flights from tree branch to tree branch. Not hearing that at all.
All right. So this is a little bit of open RP if any of you want to do anything, and then you just let me know if you want to go here.
I think that Jasmine, I almost said Lunara, Jasmine is going to kind of pay attention to the trees, and she is going to say, don't worry, everyone. I can speak to the trees. And so she will touch one and just begin to whisper, hello, tree. Please guide us safely to the kingdom. And she listens and feels a breeze, and the breeze apparently is coming from the west. I worry that we might be attacked. If we are, it would come from the west. We should be on guard. That's what the trees say.
Okay. Good looking out.
Cam's gonna look at the east since she said west.
I speak thieves' cant real quick. Does anybody speak this strange language that I just picked up?
What?
Yup.
Oh. Anyone else? Oh.
This is weird. It's like saying extra stuff for no reason.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty.
Did you just make that up right then?
I guess I admitted it. I cast create language.
Oh, nice.
I guess I couldn't share it with everyone, though.
And it's interesting because I don't think Talisk knows this yet, but Matt, above table, it is important how long it takes for us to get back, because there's a 2-hour time limit on something I did earlier that might have implications.
What?
Remember the cage I made?
Oh.
Okay, so we're on the first hour right now. Then remind me of the survival check here. What did we get on that?
That was a 20.
Okay.
30-20.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, anything else? Just anybody wanted to free roleplay? Just giving it the.
I think as they're walking, Lenara would want to watch out for plants that might have medicinal uses, as she's trained with the herbalism kit. I was just looking for the expanded rules. I found them on Discord. If I know my alphabet.
Okay. You look at the check for that?
Yeah. Okay, so while traveling, you can forego foraging for food and instead forage for ingredients. If you're traveling at a normal pace, you can gather enough ingredients for one recipe every 3 hours. So I'm not going to slow us down for it, so I guess we'd just be going normal pace. It doesn't. Let's see.
If it's just the herbalism gathering, no, there's no check for that.
Okay.
It's just assuming that you can find the ingredients as long as you're in that correct terrain.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, you are able to find black licorice root here.
Cool.
I haven't thought of this until now, but can you ritual cast while you're walking?
Usually no, not so much.
Okay.
Usually is because usually rich cast is more you have to open a book and you start to like do symbols and such things. It takes
If you were being pulled like in a cart, then because then you're not having to like walk, you're just sitting.
Right. Gotcha.
I gotta see what I can do with Tinker stuff.
I cannot pull a cart anymore, guys.
Looking at you, Lunara.
Every time y'all say,
I was going to say, do I need to? Do you need a mount for a while?
but I keep thinking y'all are talking to me. When you say princess,
Oh. Yeah. As you make your way through, then you come across. You see 9 small shapes are jumping around and like tearing, like kind of pushing each other around. 4-legged ones as they turn to you as you are walking. They have large eyes, black fur across their backs as 9 kittens go meow.
You said 9 kittens?
Yes.
Princess Aramanthea, what are those?
She is not moving and is not talking. We need to be very careful. As you kind of see in a tree, a squirrel goes to run up, and a tentacle comes from the back of one and grabs it. As one of them flickers, as they do this, and then like they all start eating, and the other one kind of comes back.
Oh.
Their parents might be around.
Right. So do we just go around? Like,
She's kind of relying on all of you.
Can they fly?
What? You as the DM don't want to tell us what to do?
I don't see any wings, but yeah.
I'm gonna minor illusion, another squirrel, like a rabbit, like further like away from the kids, just trying to see if something's gonna like pounce on it.
Okay. So my illusion doesn't like move, like it's not like a live thing, right? So it's just like a static image.
Oh,
Right.
then in that case, I'll cast Silent Image
Okay.
to do this, and have just like a rabbit moving around, and then like freeze.
Gotcha. Yeah, give me. Oh yeah, just swirl your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah. 23.
Okay. You see one kind of catches the sight of them, and it was and they go to run at it as you see a much larger one. Their hair black and skin sleek. Pounce down, grab it, and begin feeding it to the children, or try to as they go.
And then
Like they go to do it.
I try to have it like run away from us.
Yeah. So you gotta go like with that, you definitely have a moment here. What do the rest of you, how do you want to capitalize on what Bellaman has done?
I want to stealthily run away.
Yeah, I want to quietly go the opposite direction.
Bobby, you're muted.
Bobby.
I 2 character sheets. I was like, wait, I know I have something for this. I would like to cast Pass Without a Trace
There
as we stealth away.
Nice.
Jasmine will use her burst of speed to double her movement to 60, and then bonus action dash to go 120 feet.
Okay. So give me a stealth check at disadvantage without Pass Without Trace.
9.
You know, Jackie, sometimes you really be doing it to yourself.
The rest of you give me a stealth check.
28.
26.
25.
32.
30.
Okay. Amazing. Okay, so the 5 of you, along with Princes and Guards, are moving, and seems like this has worked. They're begin to whine as they start to figure out something weird's going on, but and more or less like they just gonna go and hide as you walking around, sort of see you at least can clock about 10 more adults in the trees laying about, looking at various things, nursing kittens. You kind of went into this particular area.
How do they preserve anything here?
Why is everything open range?
You know, just be very quiet and sneak along best I can.
Of course. Jasmine, you burst out into an open field. As you hear a large growl as you see this about 40-foot wingspan bird just moving from the sky above. What immediately would you like to do?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Remember
go another 120 feet.
It's like, wait, how do you? Is it your action to do something? Why aren't you also dashing as an action?
Oh yeah, I could do that. So yeah, I'll dash as an action as well.
So you because you could go 180. Because
Yeah.
remember they did tell us about a rock, a big ass bird.
That would be
that is in the open plains
60
part.
plus 60 plus 60, which is 180. Yes.
That was the last time we all saw Jasmine.
Okay.
Wizard.
Just immediately eaten.
All right. It keeps perfect pace with you.
Oh shit, that's right. It's a rock. They've got like 100
A
fly
what?
speed. They've got like 100 fly speed.
I'm
It's a
going faster than
gargantuan
100.
bird. It can also dash. So that's 200 feet that it can move.
Yeah.
Why am I fighting a gigantic bird?
Because you ran off?
I cast invisibility though.
Okay. With all of you, yeah, given this, you're going to be about 100 feet away from the scene as we start it.
They'd be like 300 feet away from this.
Okay, you got it.
I mean, I'm being honest.
You got us to be farther away. Okay.
I went 120 and then I went 180.
Okay.
We weren't standing still though. We were
Yeah.
also dashing and stuff.
We weren't dashing.
More dashing, but
We're
you're moving
stealthing.
your speeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't
My
dash
good
and
old
stealth at the same
25
time.
feet.
Roll initiative.
Christ.
That's another natural 20.
It wasn't a nat one.
Wait, are we all rolling?
Oh no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I can't read these dice.
11.
it? 16. Did you get it that time, Matt?
Let me look here. Let's look at some other things. So, I don't know if I did. Oop. All right. So I got Bellman at 18, Talask at 7, Phage at 24, Cam at 11, Lunar at 16, and Jasmine at 15. All right.
Guys, if we kill this thing, we're gonna get so much experience. Easy level 5.
Yes, except for those of us that are going to take like 6 turns to get there.
I'm not entirely sure the princess would want us to kill it.
Fair. I'll set my electricity to stun.
All right. So, Phage, you're basically first. I think you're just moving ahead. Tell me what you do. I'm just calling it because I just want to get everyone's turn, whether it's talking, whatever you want to do in this scene here.
I am going to take flight, and I am going to action dash my way. Just like dash as much as I can.
Why? We don't know Jackie's in trouble. I mean,
Phage
sorry.
thinks that she's in trouble. Phage sees this ginormous bird.
We're still in
and-
the woods, but yeah, I think
Oh.
I'll give away because this is enormous, and so there's wind. I would say there is a good chance you get that something could be up, and you could also be worried about this person. So you start moving. In the 2 turns, you have been able to get out of the immediate what essentially was a large nest of displacer creatures, and so you do feel a little bit more emboldened. So we will allow that to go. And then Bellaman.
Wait, she was the only one that knew what seemed to be going on. What does she know? Why did she? And I'm gonna chase after her. Just thinking that he saw something even more terrifying than the displacer things behind us. So I'll go 40, just flying, like low flying. I'm not trying to go up, but I can go 120 feet with my action, cunning action, and and movement.
Okay, then it's going to come down, and I need a resisted athletics check from Jasmine.
Does it happen to insult her first, telling her
15.
that she's not a wizard?
15. All right, it got a 26. So it will grasp. And essentially that's all it's going to be able to do right now is you are grappled. And Lunara.
Well, for some reason, people seem to be running, so Lunara will use movement and action to dash.
Got it.
And that'll end my turn.
Jasmine.
I'm gonna rage.
Yeah.
And do I have to rage to reckless?
No.
No.
Well, I don't want to rage then. Yeah, because I need to use my bonus action doing something else. I'm going to try a shocking grasp attack with reckless. Yeah. 16.
That hits.
All right. So that does 12 plus 5 for 17. And the wording on this, I mean, it's a little weird because the whole subclass is a little weird. But it says that when I hit a creature, I can use my hand to attempt a shove to the target.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. I think I accidentally said shocking grasp. Which is not what I wanted to do, but it is what it is.
So is it just damage or is it something else? What's
No, it's meant to. I was trying to cast Mage Hand, not Shocking Grasp. I said the wrong word.
So this is the shove?
Yes.
Okay, then go ahead and do your strength.
All right.
Or yes, athletics actually, I think for you.
26.
Nice. It got an 18. Does shove have a size restriction?
I have no idea. I've never done a shove before in my life.
Just double check because I wasn't sure. It must be no more than one size larger than you. It is quite a few more than that.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
There. All right, so since this is landed now, you can see, we'll say that 200 feet away. This large bird right over and holding Jasmine. And Cam, it's your turn.
I'm going a dash, action dash, bonus action dash, and still only move 75 feet with my itty bitty little legs.
Oh. All right. Tusk.
Yeah, I will action dash. Like my wings are flapping, but I'm still just running. Just go my 60 feet.
Got it. Bellman. Oh, nope, my bad. Phage.
Molly, you're muted.
Thank you for reminding me. How far away am I currently?
Yes.
200?
200.
Okay. If I use all of my movement, that's just 60, right? If I
What's your
use
movement?
30.
So yeah, if you dash as an action, then 60.
Okay. Then that's 140.
Sorry, how'd you
So-
get to 140?
200 minus 60.
Oh, okay.
Oh, away. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to do math in my head. I'm not great at it.
You're fine.
So
Anything else?
I am within 150 feet away.
Yeah.
So, in the air, I am going to pull out my longbow, and I'm going to pray and make a goading attack on the bird. On this very large bird.
did you action dash?
I'm gonna be using my what's it called?
Cunning action.
No, action surge.
Action search.
There we
Okay.
go.
Oh.
It's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You're not a rogue anymore.
It's gonna take a minimal 5 damage,
Oh boy.
and it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Got it. 17.
Could I silvery barbs that?
Too far away.
Yeah, I think it's far away.
You're right.
Too far range.
Curses. That's it. I've just attacked it. That's it.
Yeah. Hit it. And Bellaman.
Okay. I will go movement, cunning action. Where's the range on this? Fuck, this is only 60 feet. But can I change the image, or is it set once I make it? Okay, no, I think so. So that would put me within. Fuck, I went 120 the previous turn, and now I'm going another 80, so I'm 200. So I can cast this within 60. I'm gonna cast another silent image of just a large, or as big of a, so a 15 by 15. So what is that? Huge? Just a huge, like, herbivore that is like injured, trying to get this thing to be like, oh look, more meat than what I have, and this one's trying to punch me, so I'll just go for that. So it's like 40 feet away from it, like running away.
Okay. What's your
That's
spell DC?
My spell DC is 14. Is my save DC?
Okay, it just got 16 for that.
It's too far away. I can't celebrate barbs.
Yep. So it's not quite fooled.
Does it have it to use its action to inspect?
It already has prey, so I was just giving it something. That was my
Okay,
chance
gotcha.
to let it work. That was kind of more DM trying to help, trying to
Gotcha.
give more of a well, let's see if this can work.
All right. That's all I got then. That's end of my turn.
It's currently on, and the thing it has damaged it. So we got like two things sort of operating on here. All right, so it is going to wiggle Jasmine around in its talons, trying to knock them out. So let's see, that's an AC of 20. So I got a 32 and a 21. So assume we're letting both hit. All right. That is enough to knock. Well, you're not raging, right? We chose not to rage.
Correct.
All right. So yeah, that's enough to knock Jasmine to 0 unconscious, but stable. And then, all right. So it's got that injured. It has a good claw. So in that case, it hops over to the illusion at this point. Because this is where the illusion's the illusion. And it inspects it. Essentially tries to land on top of it.
Yeah.
Just kind of is in it and a little confused. But key is your spell made it not fly away. And we go to Lunara.
As a bonus action, Lunara would like to transform into a dire wolf.
Nice.
The dire wolf has a 17 strength. Would you allow shenanigans that I could pick up Cam and still do a move and action dash?
You're large, right?
The dire wolf?
Yeah.
It's large, right?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty sure. Okay. Then I'd like to do that. And they have 50 feet of movement, so I'd be moving 100.
Nice.
And that is all the things I can do.
All right. Then we're on to Cam.
Cool. I'm going to shoot it. Let me do my damage to myself first. Okay, that's 1 damage. And then I'm going to shoot it. $11's not going to hit, is it?
No.
Nope, that's all I got.
All right, Tusk.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this. And beat my wings as fast as I can, and I lift off the ground. Okay, let's go. And I will dash another 60 feet diagonally upward.
Nice.
Continuing to fly.
Nice.
And that's the end of my turn. That's what I got. because I'm still not in range.
And Phage.
Okay, so, mm, okay, so it's currently distracted by the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um. This is, so I'm reading this and it says, creatures that can understand me. So unless it speaks common, it wouldn't be able to understand me. Correct?
Right. You wouldn't think it would. Just
Yeah.
seems like a big thing.
Okay. I am going to do my action dash, I think, towards Jasmine.
Nice.
That is what I'll do.
All right, just running straight there. And then Bellamin.
All right, man. You tell me if I got away with shenanigans for just picking what I picked. I'm gonna yell out in bird folk the language. Excuse me! Hey, please! I have so much more meat that I can give you if you just leave my friend alone. Because I actually took the bird folk language.
Yeah. Okay. So, because of actual things about this place, I will give you a persuasion with disadvantage.
Jackie, I'm trying so hard. No. It was a 7 and a 2 for a whopping 4.
All right. Yes.
Is that my action?
Calling out, no.
Okay. Then I'm going to quickly, look up, be like, oh, and just kind of like instinctually grab, some Tinker's, some of my Tinker's tools, and then what the hell's in my pack? Not a whole lot, but it doesn't say it has to be a lot. Okay, and I'm gonna make use of my magical tinkering to just imbue a silver piece with what's it called? Where is it? Because I believe I can do a smell. Wait, light, recorded message. Yeah, odor. Okay. Of a skunk. And I'm gonna just fly 40 because it was within 60 feet of me. Bonus action, and just put the coin on to Jasmine for right now. Not attacking. I promise you there's better meat. Just like maybe 30 minutes as you fly. 2 owlbears.
Gotcha.
Trying to make
Yeah,
Jasmine
it's a rough one. So you have this.
unappetizing.
I don't know what the skunk smell is meant to do.
to just make Jasmine unappetizing to eat.
Oh,
Smells-
like
it
skunk,
smells
like
bad.
God, thank you. All right, I'll give it a con save here.
Rude.
You said 14 is your save?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a con. Oh my gosh, it has a +9 and got a 12. So with that, and it will let go and flies up and seemingly flies away.
They were on the ground, so I will because with Gestalt your spell slots don't mix. So with luckily I still have
Out of initiative, everyone can begin arriving on scene.
Artificer spell slots, so I will cast Cure Wounds on Jasmine. You get a whole 5 because I rolled a 1. So you heal for 5, Jasmine.
And you smell funky.
Yeah, you are assaulted with an odor as I grab the coin back from you, reclaiming my silver piece. Are you okay? Jasmine!
Jasmine, wake up! Please!
Look, this isn't a fairy tale game. I'm not kissing her.
Bring yourself together!
Bellman, I don't think that's how you're supposed to wake them up.
I made it, guys. I'm here. I'm so tired. Flying is hard. Jasmine.
Why didn't you just ride a wolf? That's what I did.
But Talask, you weren't flying at all.
No, I was flying a little bit. Right?
No, you were running on the ground.
Jackie, do you say anything? You're muted if you've been trying to say stuff.
No. Yeah, she just kind of wakes up.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
You took off so fast, I thought there was something behind us.
There was.
Are-
It was the evil kitties.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
We should get out of here.
Yeah.
It says, it's like, yep, definitely. We should get moving. Get moving.
Our sacred
Wait, where's
preserve
Lunara?
is certainly not preserving our lives.
I'm sick of Lunara. She'll wolf.
Nara will lick you on the face.
Forever? Is she a wolf forever?
Oh, she's got wolfy breath.
The wolf
Good job,
shakes its head.
Oh, good.
Is that spell you cast still going?
What spell?
When the shadows went out and hit our footsteps?
I think we
right.
learned the
So-
wizard's not allowed to run ahead.
Alright. This shadows that you've casted for Ketha, we should be able to make it back. Maybe stay as a group. It's usually preserve 101. Don't split up.
Oh, yeah,
Noted.
it's good. I'll write that down.
Right.
Are there any other preserve rules like that? Like guidelines or?
I mean, it's not a rule so much as. Well, never mind. But
Oh.
we should just. I think if we stick together, we're. Oh. Let's put it this way: we kind of took a shortcut that way, so we should be there pretty quickly.
Oh, nice.
We just need to find one of the sacred paths, and we should be okay. Because as long as you haven't shed blood, or like killed something here, then it protects you. So we'll be fine.
Oh,
My helmet closes again. Just internally screaming.
Wonderful.
well, I mean, what about Jasmine? It looks like she got some blood on her from that rock.
It's if you haven't killed anything,
Oh,
or
okay.
taken life.
Right.
That's some pretty incredible magic that it's able to determine that.
It's divine. It's from the dragons.
Oh, good for them.
Right. And
like accidentally killed a bug or something. Is that going to be held against them? Because I think I might have eaten a bug back there.
no, it's one of the either a fellow guest or a preserving. The insects aren't on the list.
Oh, okay.
What if you were unaware of this stipulation?
Are you poachers?
No. I was just curious, somebody accidentally wandered into the preserve and is just defending themselves.
I mean, then the only hope would be to make it back to the walls.
Noted. But I'm sure the path will work.
Yeah, the path will be fine.
All right.
No problems.
With that, we're going to end for tonight. We get close to the path. We will get back up next week. Thank you for watching. Thanks so much as we do our new Fursday session 1. See you then.
Good night.
There we go.